I pray he does though one day.
My God, my God, my God, my God. I'm gonna go run around my house right quick. I'll be right back. Intermission. Good. Googly. I don't even know what to say, baby. I'm just my mind. What she said. Girl, the enemy, the devil.
All kind of stuff was happening, right?
Listen, I almost threw this pen across the room.
So I'm gonna start.
Is y'all good out there? Y'all breathe?
Because I didn't write down a whole lot, but what I did write. Okay, so why is Angel so scared of reconciliation? It goes back to what you said for episode 1, where you said she kept saying how much peace she had not speaking to Shayna.
Right.
So she's like, let me stay on this peaceful trail because gumdrops and lollipops. It's sweet.
No, for real. Why would I want to mess up my joy that I'm having?
And can't you see the smile on my face?
Really?
When we meeting up for dinner.
Look, it's really one of them face smiles.
Listen. Then I said, why keep the pregnancy such a secret? And do she feel like no one values her in the friendship? Like, okay, I can't say this other part.
Okay. Look, make a star by that, though.
This is for a later episode.
Look, you need to keep the notes.
Several episodes later. It's gonna be several episodes that this is gonna be.
Look, and before you get ready to say something, I'm gonna piggyback off of what you said pretty much. Sometimes the question really is to yourself, is reconciliation even needed? Really weigh your options in on that and ask yourself that when you're going through situations like this.
Forgiveness is necessary.
Exactly. But that doesn't mean that you have to always be a part of that other person's life and they be a part of
exactly. Because I know that the Lord has in situations in my own personal life where the Lord has said, you got to disconnect from them. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't mean that he's never had me pray for them.
Yeah, that's true too. That's very much so true. Because again, it goes back to when we had our offside conversation, even knowing who to pray for. You know what I'm saying? Because if you need that discernment, God gonna give it to you for sure.
Exactly. Oh my goodness. And then it was something that Shayna said, and I wrote down, sure she is, with exclamation points. She's like, I shouldn't have did Angel like that. She's like the best friend I ever had.
You're right. I saw you roll your eyes on there. I said, look, Angel, keep it together, friend. They don't know what's all going on. We can't be reacting like that. But listen, another thing with that too is Rayna did her homework, though. Can we add that? Rayna did her homework. What I mean by that is Rayna studied Angel. She said, friend, I'm not even going to push you like that because I know how you operate. Hello.
Praise him.
Hey, man, somebody tell your neighbor, you know how I operate. You know how I operate. Come on, somebody.
She was like, honey, I know when you're at your breaking point, and I ain't pushing you.
And I ain't doing it. Look, she can do it all she want, but friend, I know you. I understand. See, you gotta be around some friends that know you up and down and up, around and around. They gotta know you. And then let me add on to that with friendship. Speaking on that note, get you a friendship that balances you both. And what I mean by that is, if y'all take notice, because this is how me and my mama is, glory be to God. I'm finna break it down to you. You gotta have somebody in your life when you is not calm, the other person is calm, and vice versa. Because that's exactly how it is with Angel and Kenise. When Kenise is turned up and she ready to bow, 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 Angel like, Fred, let's be rational. We gonna be all right. And then when Angel like, hey, look, that girl don't know me since high school, bro. I'm finna go on. Kenise like, friend, I understand, friend. I truly understand, but we're gonna still bring it to a minimum. See, that's how you know really who's in your corner and who's not. Because if I'm already angry, what's the point of you getting angry with me too? Somebody need to be thinking rational.
Somebody need to be calm, cool, and collective, because a lot of people have gotten killed over a friend that has pushed them to go ahead and do it.
Yep.
And I'm like, if you was really their friend, you'd be like, nah, like it ain't even worth all that. It ain't worth you going to prison. It ain't worth you losing your life. It ain't worth your children being without their mother or their father. There have been people that will push you. It's signable. It's people that will push you to go. They don't have your best interest at heart.
No. Would make you lose it all while they still got everything they got.
And they still living. And then they be like, oh man, school, Job's wife. I don't know how I got that. She was like, just go on and curse God and die.
I said, no, ma'am. Because I know when
he was like, get me behind me, say, like,
no, for real. And that's really how you have to be with
woman,
the enemy.
are you crazy?
That's how you have to be with the enemy. You gotta, it say flee.
Because I know I'm going through this, but God, I know God got me. There has to be something on the other side of this.
He said he will never leave me nor forsake me. If he gave me all of this, what I already got, what makes me think that he can't do more for me? What makes you think he can't give me double? And I'm going through trouble. He can give me double for my trouble. And we're not just talking about double as in times two. It's beyond that. The overflow. Look,
come on. But guess what? He had some friends that was was like, you know what? We're gonna pray. He had some friends that prayed for him, and he had some friends that talked crazy.
Yeah.
But he still had those friends that, like you said, that was like, okay, you know what? I got you. What you need me to do? Oh, and then when Kenise was speaking about what she had done when she found out she was pregnant, she was like, I went and I made a decision. Right. Little did he know. And one of my questions is, I'm gonna write it down.
Okay.
Jesus, because this is for season 2. I can't even talk about this.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I got you.
Oh, baby, it's gonna be a mess. But I am gonna say this. This speaks to, do we think about how our decision to abort affects men too? Yeah. Do we value them and their emotions? How does she know he wasn't ready? Did she ask him? Right. She just made a choice. Because, I ain't even gonna get into this. Because there's but I made a choice years ago, many years ago, at a very, it wasn't the best choice, but I had that same thought, which is why I think it was in the book. But I had to go back and ask for forgiveness, and I had to apologize. And it freed me from, I had to go through deliverance and everything dealing with that. But it freed the person, it freed the guy, and it freed me. Because the Lord showed me where me not going and apologizing to him was affecting him I didn't know. but it affected him. And the Lord said, you need to go apologize to him because you made a decision, even though he didn't want you to do that. You still did it, and it affected him mentally.
Yeah.
And it's holding him back.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to go and release him, basically.
Ooh,
Girl, it was a whew.
That is a good one, though. Not only releasing for yourself, but you need when you release yourself, and you go back and do the same thing for somebody else.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't know that story.
Yeah.
Because I've never really shared it. And you had to be like really close to me to know about it. But yeah, one day I just had to hit him up and be like, hey,
yeah,
I need to say this to you. I never apologize to you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, that's just hearing that. It's like
because the blood was on my hands.
Ooh. You said that in a post. Remember?
And I just realized that I said that to put that in the post today. Yeah.
Really, because like you said, it goes back to us not really giving other people the chance to feel how they feel, voice their opinion. Did you have a conversation like, as far as us women, sometimes we had that emotion of, okay, this is my body. Well, you're not gonna be the one carrying it, and da 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
But literally, in a sense, they will be the one carrying it if they are, man enough to help you with that responsibility. But as far as not even giving a man a choice, it's like, dang. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he could have had a child. Who's to say that was the only child he was could have had? You know what I'm saying? But just to be able to go and free yourself and even have this space right here to feel, you know what I'm saying, comfortable having that safe space for you, that says a lot about your healing.
Because let me tell you, because the Lord even showing it to me like right in this moment that it was deeper than just the whole situation between us. But it was affecting the children that he did have then, and how I think the Lord was showing me like he was being what's the word? I could see it so clear, but he was basically being held back from being in their lives.
Ooh.
But was really trying to be
from held
back.
Yes. Unborn child. Ooh.
And then because so it was becoming a cycle with women in his life, snatching the children and taking them and doing what they want because it's their kids. Because I could see it fold, I could actually see it because different posts, and I was like, oh my God, what's going on? And the Lord started dealing with me. He said it started with that one seed that was planted, and then now it has grown into this, and so now it has become a cycle, and this is what's happening in his life, and you have to go in. And I was like,
and break that chain.
At that point, it was so deep, I didn't even understand it until now, for real. Like and right
that's
now.
Really how God be working though. Sometimes I promise you, in the moment, sometimes you don't even understand why you doing it, but baby, it will literally all make sense, and you'll have that aha. That's what God was trying to show me.
Deliverance is necessary. Forgiveness is necessary, because when we do not, everybody don't come back and ask for forgiveness. Everybody don't come back and apologize.
No. And change actions behind it too.
Listen. And so, but forgiveness is necessary.
It's necessary.
It's necessary. Sure. It's necessary for you, and it's beneficial for everybody else.
Girl.
And so for him, and it was like after that, I have not seen him ever again. After that, like I haven't seen, like it's almost like that's what he needed. And then it was like Facebook, like it was like he was gone. I was like, amen. Like not that he's deceased, but that connection was finally cut, and the soul tie had been cut. And
you didn't free somebody tonight, baby. You didn't free you didn't free somebody. So, seriously, I feel it. Somebody, some. I'm so serious. Somebody is getting freed off of that. Somebody is finna go apologize, and I mean right now. They finna go apologize, baby. Ooh,
it's deep. And see, a lot of, and I don't like you said. You've been saying this since the beginning. People don't realize how deep this podcast gonna really get.
Really, because I mean, it's hitting me like a ton of bricks. I'm sitting here, I'm like, ouch, or
and look, and Angel was trying to get out of that dental too, wasn't she?
she was scurrying out
She
there.
was quiet. She wasn't saying nothing. She was
Uh-uh.
like, I'm just trying to text Frederick and make sure he
Right,
got
I
no
thought
plan.
that. I'm like, girl.
I had to put it in the chat. Angel was trying to find a scapegoat. She was like, I done been to enough dinners with this girl. I ain't coming to another one now.
Mm-hmm. Like Kirk Franklin said, wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
But another 2 we can speak on is that 7 months and getting married. Not just
Girl.
but getting married on top of that. Good God, girl. Like, do you have any other secret you need to tell us?
Like, stay tuned. That's all I can say because it's more.
I will also say this. I don't know why this was dropped in my spirit, but it's crazy. I'm gonna say it though. It's crazy how Rayna is 7 months getting married and she's on bed rest and she's moving. And I heard sometimes God will remove good friends out of your life to remind you who you got, one, but also to remind you who is not the problem.
That's because she wasn't a problem. She really was out the one she was the one that was trying to bring peace to the group because she could see it. But at the, you know how, because I know like the Lord has shown me many times, Sophia, I've allowed you to be in certain situations, not to kill you, not to harm you. We talked about that, remember? It wasn't my plans for you are to prosper you, not to harm you. Yes, it may look like this, but I'm really maturing you in this. You're growing in this. There's things that you're learning that you're going to be able to take those same lessons and teach other people so that they don't even have to deal with that.
Exactly.
And I'm hearing, I set a table before you. All right.
No, keep it going. I'm telling you, the people need to hear
in the presence.
Look, of your enemy.
So it may look weird right now to you, but when you get to the other side of this and you come out on the other side of this maturing transition, you're going to be like, I get it now, because you had me pray for them. You didn't even let me talk bad to them. You didn't even because see, again, it goes back to what you said earlier about her mouth. She could have said something. She could have responded anytime she asked for something, and it could have been a nasty attitude, and so instead, she just was like, let's move along. Because how you respond
can sometimes curse you, because we all know is what?
Life and death. Death and life.
Life and death is in the power of the tongue.
And so sometimes the Lord will be like,
be quiet. Shut your mouth. Like for me.
Yep. I see them throwing darts at you. Turn the other cheek.
Going on, and you be wanting to say something so bad, and you wondering yourself. Sometimes you feel like, and that's another thing too, even when people are like, oh, you ignore me. Sometimes I'm trying to say something out of my mouth, but God got my mouth shut. He won't even let me.
My tongue is bridled.
Look.
He got me muzzled right now.
Look, look, they don't even know I want to cuss you out so bad. I do, but my God, the way my God is set up, He's not even allowing me to say nothing to you, baby.
Because if I curse at you, I'm cursing myself.
Right.
Because do unto others as you would have them to do unto you. So if I'm doing it to you, that means that I want it done to me. Let's go to this intermission.
Hold on, wait a minute, because something will blow your socks off right here. Also, the enemy will pick at the person that is more observant in your group. Okay. Shayna felt as if she get Kanice on her side, then evidently that would get Angel on her side.
I didn't even catch that.
Oh yeah, I caught it. I said, wait a minute. Cause Kanice coming up here, I want to show her some new spots, and
Let me draw her in. Can I
draw her
draw?
in. Let me draw her in.
I'm a reel her in like a catfish, a shark bait, or something. I don't know.
For real, she wanted she. What's
If
another
I can get to
Angel
Kanice,
around?
I can get Angel. Ooh.
And also, too, pay attention to people that stay close to you, even when they don't agree with your decisions. Back with the Kanice and having abortion and everything. Because Josh Alex was there. Even though he didn't really want to be a part of the situation, he was there. He might not have been there mentally, but he was there.
He didn't even speak to her, just handle the pass. Be like, here you go.
But he took care of.
Oh my goodness. You know how people say, I remember it was a song or something, and they were saying that my friend is my enemy or something. And it was showing me that hearing it, and I was like, oh my goodness. Sometimes you'll have somebody so close to you, but they really be an enemy, and you don't realize it because all for the sake of friendship, girl.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for the intermission? Because
let's go. Let's flip it.
Oh my goodness! All for the sake of friendship. I am going to deny what I hear and what I see.
Ooh.
All for the sake of friendship, because you just gotta be.
We supposed to be friends. This is not happening to me. I'm in denial right now. Ain't no way she will cross me like that. We friends. We sisters. We know each other. We're here.
Sure. You're there.
Look, come on with it.
Monitoring spirits. Okay.
Y'all better go pay attention.
Watching your every move. I moved away. Oh, I almost went into it, had to stop. Ooh. But then I had to
come back.
Girl, you're telling too much.
Look, exhibit.
Because that right there was the Lord's protection for Angel. Girl, all right. Amen. We're going to go into season 1 intermission.